Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everybody Challenge. Get the camera light on me. Thank you. Hey, today we have Something Bit Me. Yeah, this is a National Geographic docu-series kind of thing. I don't want to necessarily call it a documentary. It's sort of it's a recreation of certain real-life events where people got bit by random animals. I'm assuming that it's all animals. Like non-human animals. I'm guessing. It's just, I haven't gone that far. I've only watched one episode. This is from 2022, so it's fairly new. It tells us true stories with the real people being interviewed about their experience, but then they throw in some recreations with actors, which adds a certain level of flair and acting involved in telling the story, which makes it more interesting. There's also little bits of animations to sort of say a person got bitten by a snake. They sort of create an animation that shows how the venom might travel through the bloodstream and infect a person's leg, let's say. I have to warn you though, if you're adult squeamish when it comes to blood or gore, it's not gory. I shouldn't say it's gory. If anything is kind of like more intense, let's just say. If it shows the damage created by an attack, it's usually in a still photograph, like a black and white photograph. It's from evidence or something like that, from the doctor or something like that. It's not, hey, check out my missing limb, and then here's just blood spurting everywhere. It's not that. So they take it pretty seriously, and it is kind of a human interest piece. So the first man they interview, he's out hiking. At first I thought it was like a jungle. I thought it was, they were in Costa Rica. Yeah, they're in Costa Rica. The reason why I got confused is that the closest town was, I think they said San Jose, and I was thinking California. Okay, so no, they were in Costa Rica, and he jumps off a log onto the ground and gets bitten by a snake. A pretty big, pretty powerful, pretty deadly snake. I already forgot what it was called. You have to watch it to find out. And you sort of live with him as he and his co-workers, in a sense. Strangely enough, they were out in Costa Rica scouting for locations for a reality show where contestants would be out in the jungle and facing all sorts of adventures. It's, without saying, it was, it could have been Survivor. I don't know. They don't say, but it could have been. Or something similar. So yeah, they were scouting locations, and they're all out there. It's a team. He's a producer, and he gets bitten. And everybody is sort of in panic mode, and they're kind of trying to make sure that the man survives. And you get to go through the entire story as he tells it and as the actors recreate it. Meanwhile, they also do a second story that they sort of, like, maybe even 15 minutes into the episode, you don't even realize they're going to throw in a second story, but boom, here comes a second story. A woman who's a former Marine. She's not a former Marine. You're always a Marine. So she, living in California, Southern California, Orange County. She's on a bike trail, biking with one of her friends, and she gets attacked by a mountain lion. Yeah, knocked her right off her bike and starts having her face eaten off. Yes. And that's described in pretty graphic detail. So if you're all squeamish about descriptions, yeah, she's gonna, it might make you, don't eat dinner while watching this. I'm just saying. So they're pretty descriptive in how things go down. And yes, there's a lot of footage of her after her attack. He started, literally just started peeling her ear and then her face off. And she describes how she could feel it just hanging off of her skull. She's fully conscious the entire time. And how she survived it, how she was, able to get away. Well, that's the story. You need to watch it to find out. But yeah, she survived. Both of these stories and I'm guessing all the stories, people survive. There was one casualty that was discovered from the mountain lion attacking a person earlier than her. So she gets to tell her story. The other guy, unfortunately, did not, but he is mentioned in this with a photo and his name. It was a fairly major news story at the time. And so yeah, we get a snake bite and we get a mountain lion bite, and it's literally, this is just about survival. This is about understanding what it takes to not mess with nature and realize you're usually never going to come out on top. The best you can do is eke out a moment of survival from whatever comes at you. So yeah, it can be exciting. It can be interesting. It's not the kind of thing that I'm going to be interested in watching. It's just me. It's just I'm not really interested in pseudo reality shows. It does give you a lot of information about the animals. They have experts on about the snakes and the mountain lions, and so they give their perspective. It's not just like, oh, mean snake, that bad mountain lion, they're just evil. No, they try to understand the reason why they would attack a human being and what happens as a result of such an attack. So those people get to tell their stories, obviously, because it's they're interviewing them, so you kind of know how it's going to turn out. But how well it turns out, you don't know. And they tease you with that, because there are built-in commercial breaks that were meant when this aired on regular TV. So they always do these dramatic pauses, what's going to happen next. So yeah, that's what you're going to get. It's not for me, but if you like stories of survival, reality show type things, not a game show kind of thing. Nobody's fallen in love with a mountain lion and handing them roses and stuff. Nobody needs that. It's just, I imagine there's going to be a shark in here somewhere. It's just the way it is. Probably maybe a spider. Who knows? There's 2 seasons. No, it's 1 season. 1 season. Yeah. It's. So if you like it kind of gross, this is for you. Let's pick tomorrow's episode. Oh, each of the episodes are about 45 minutes long each, just so you know. 111. Come on. Oh no. We got a movie. I can't remember who's in this. I have a feeling it's Sinbad. Who knows? But we'll find out soon enough tomorrow when we watch First Kid. Yeah. First Kid is what we're watching next. Is it Sinbad? I'm pretty sure it's Sinbad. I think the full title is Sinbad in First Kid. Unless I'm getting mixed up with some other movie that Sinbad is in that I have not watched yet, that is on Disney+. It is not that genie one. It's not Kazam. Just telling you that right now. First Kid is what we're watching next on the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I'll see you back here tomorrow with that. Bye.